Good morning, guys. Claudia Shivers here, founder of Queen Coffee Bean. It is Wednesday morning, hump day, August the 5th, and let's get into it. 12 months to $1 million. So yesterday I did not make $1 million. And that's the update about that. We well on our way, guys. Because I told y'all what the book said. 25 times 25 times 365, there's a million. But also, I told you what I said. I could sell one thing for $1 million. That'll be it. Millionaire right there. 12 months. If it take 12 months to sell one thing for $1 million, I don't know. Or two things for 500,000. But just think, if I sold one thing for $1 million, I could do it again. Um, like sell two things for $1 million a piece, $2 million. So I just need to acquire something that is worth, that somebody's willing to pay $1 million for. What's that going to be? So, y'all, this little journey is making my mind have to do some work. I didn't do my walk yet, y'all, because I have flat ironed my bang about 5 times this morning. So girls with coarse hair, natural hair, that work out, what y'all doing? And don't tell me about those products that bring out your natural curl pattern. We're not there yet. Maybe at some point real soon, but we're not there yet. So just how I am today. Somebody give me some advice for today. There's a lady that does hair downstairs. Well, it's a hair salon downstairs. So one of the ladies suggested, she's not brown, and she said, I would love to put a keratin treatment in your hair. And nope, we want natural. We want Claudia to be able to enjoy her natural self. She was born this, what she is, who she is. Let's work with that. No wigs, no weave, no chemicals. Let's just see, y'all. Let's just see what me and the earth can do together. I'm just interested. When I was younger, I don't remember. I don't remember how it was when I was a kid, because my mama was in control of that. But like in my early 20s, and as I was in high school, I was like, all natural everything. And the 5 percenters and Earthly Paradise showed me some things. You can do this, you can do this. And I still haven't got the toothpaste thing quite all the way natural, because I don't understand what fluoride does and does not do, and what it's like to. I used some toothpaste that didn't have fluoride in it. I think my son sent it. Well, I'm sure my son sent me some toothpaste. I think it was the kind that didn't have fluoride in it. But my teeth don't feel quite as, you know, silky smooth. So I don't know if that's a fluoride or what. So, and I'm willing to pay up to $30 for toothpaste. So y'all let me know what's the all natural toothpaste. But that's neither here nor there. What we talking about? I am gonna wear makeup. I will do that. Because if I want to, I will. Not for anybody else. I don't care about makeup, but sometimes you need makeup. Sometimes I like it because I love the colors, but also sometimes when you do, like when I do a video with makeup on, I can tell. It look like I got a good night's rest. It look like, like, oh, like fresh. And when I do a video with no makeup on, you gonna see, I see all the puffs. But it's okay, because if I was my eyes bigger, you almost don't even see the puffs. But anyway, but who's wearing makeup every single day? Somebody is. I don't have to, though. Just because I don't want to. Nobody has to, guys. Nobody has to wear any makeup. Just imagine a world where everybody saw each other just what they look like. Ain't that something? But yeah, girls, black girls, and you put yourself in the category. If you have the same hair as me, my hair is not, it doesn't have as the good professional, politically correct people like to say, it doesn't have tight coils. They're a little loose, but it's thick. And it loves its natural state when it goes outside and the wind and the water gets to it. It's has its own little party, you know. It just puffs all around my head. It's like little sections of parties where this part of hair didn't get invited to this party, you know, that kind of thing. So, so how y'all doing it? And because now the end result at some point it'll be six packed out, you know, Coke bottle shaped and everything, and then y'all gonna see my hair, whew, looking like it's looking, because I won't have to sweat it out every single day. But for now, we sweating it out every day. But it don't really take much to sweat it out. You just walk outside. And from when I walk from here to the end of the sidewalk, like the front door to the end of the sidewalk, sweat it out. Let's see what the winter brings. But you know, the winter brings its own moisture. So, no well. Um, so anyway, yeah, I'm doing a video before I do the walk because I needed this coffee. Even though I woke up today way more fresh than yesterday. Yesterday I woke up, I was ahead, but I was so dizzy and discombobulated. I had to hold on. I got a poster bed. I had to hold on to the side of the rails and stuff so I can get to the bed, get to the bathroom. My head was spinning. My ears was doing things. Now, because of I don't know what this ear right here has some white noise in it. So that's not the important part. That's not what was making me do that. I think a combination of me not eating before I went to bed. Like when I got home, it's like 5:30, 6 o'clock. I didn't eat, and then I just went straight to sleep. I don't remember what time I went to sleep, but I didn't eat. How about that? So I think I woke up with my body out of whack. It wanted some nutrition. Now, and I did drink a pitcher full of lemon water. It was so refreshing. I had put it in the refrigerator before I left. Not yesterday, day before yesterday. So Monday morning, I put it in the refrigerator, or Sunday night or something. And when I got home Monday evening, I drank that whole pitcher of water, y'all. It was so good. So I don't know. I don't know. I think I seen this video of this girl, and you know, representation matters. So she reminded me of myself in that, you know, she had the natural hair, she had about the same skin tone, skin complexion, and she said what it looks like. What I'm eating this ice cream on this video, so you can see what walking 30 minutes and me doing my detox once a week look like, or something she said. So I said I got to find out what her detox is, because y'all gonna see me doing the detox and not that, like, this isn't my weight loss journey, y'all. I don't care nothing about that. What I care about is having myself look like I want myself to look. That's what I really care about. So because I don't know that I've ever had I don't think I've ever had a weight issue. The doctor might say different, but when I had Michaela, I weighed 130 pounds, and then I gained weight after that, but I was also a senior in high school, and I was skinny as a little, you know, whatever. And then, you know, I had 3 more kids after Michaela until I was 29. Then I had Kennedy at 29, and your girl was making good money at 29. So I was eating what I wanted to, enjoying it, and going to where I wanted to. You know, yeah, I was footloose and fancy free. I thought I was getting the hang of things. Then I was like, your girl selfish. She making some money. She catching flights, not feelings. You know, all that kind of good stuff. I was making things happen, so I was eating everything I wanted to with no discipline. Because in my 20s, up until 29, I was like, I don't eat this, I don't eat that, I don't eat this. And I'm slowly working my way back to that. Because then at 39, after I had my breast cancer surgery a week and a half before my 40th birthday, I said, I'm eating whatever I feel like eating, because they done cut my breast off and put them back. And that blew my mind, y'all. It just took them off, made some more, put them back. That's crazy. So anyway, y'all know that, crazy to think about. It's weird. Like, that's the thing to think about. You know, it's a lot of things that we experience in life that we don't take time and think about or give honor to it because you in so motion, you in motion such that you don't take the time to give it the respect it deserves. But if you're born and you have your body, and then one day somebody says, "Oh, what's all cancer cells in there? See, that's okay. That's that." And then they say, "What we're gonna do about it is cut those breasts off, but don't you worry, you will have new breasts when you wake up because we're gonna take fat from your stomach, which thank God I had that so I could get these new breasts, and we're gonna make you some new breasts." Yeah, that's weird. That is weird. It's if we was just as weird as the invention of the telephone. When someone said, "I'm here, my mom's down the street. I wish I could tell her what I want to tell her without having to go back down there." Because I've been down there once today. You know, it had to be too far for you to just do a little brisk walk because people was used to walking in, or they had to get on a horse. Well, I don't know if it was horses then or not, but whatever they did, they had to get on a horse. I'm sure they didn't just hop in. Even if they had to hop in a car, it wasn't like a car today. So they had to wind up the car, go all the way down the street, turn the corner, go around. So they said, "Damn, I forgot to tell Mama something. I wish I could tell her now without having to go back out this house." We don't even, we don't even have a big power company to turn these lights on so we got street lights. So I don't want to go down there, it's dark. And somebody said, "You know what you could do?" Because this is what they say to me at the coffee shop all the time. "You know what you could do?" And then somebody said, "We could make something where if she have it at her house and I have it at my house, when we pick it up, she can hear what I got to say." Y'all know somebody thought that was sorcery. They say, Tom crazy. Over the top, Ben the only one be listening to what he got to say. Him and that Tom and Ben, and then when Chuck go over there, they listen. They probably eating them little plants outside, making them think about these things. That's what they were saying. Well, and I heard they don't even eat they plants. Sometimes they be smoking. That's what somebody said. Because in your natural state of mind, and when you're a visionary, everybody think you're on drugs. But just think, Mama down the street. I wish I could talk to. I just need to tell this one thing. If I wait till tomorrow, I might forget. And you don't know. People might have been writing in different languages because it's America and different people was coming here. So ain't no telling, because I find it hard to believe people weren't just writing in a bunch of different languages. Like, that's crazy to me. You can just come here and settle, but everybody got the same language. I don't believe that. So they said, let's work on that. And then when somebody's wife said, "Where have you been today?" He said, "I told you I was going over here with the fellas to work on this way to call my mom." And she said, "Here he go. First of all, I really don't believe he was with the fellas. What was they doing? And why he got to talk to his mama that much?" Y'all know that's what happened. I put money on it. They tell you the clean version of it from A to Z, but that it be zigzags in between. There is no way whoever invented the telephone, whoever invented turning a light on, went straight from no idea to fruition. And I'm at the coffee shop. Guys, it's more like a coffee roastery. It's more like a coffee house. It's like a speakeasy. That's what other people do. This is like a speakeasy, but really, I roast my beans. See, I'm doing something this simple, and they did something that difficult, and I got zigzags. They had zigzags. Because to be honest with you, my idea since I was a kid was to build businesses or buy businesses that weren't doing very well but had potential and build it up and then sell it. That was my idea since I was a kid. I always wanted to do that. And so I said, well, if I start my own business, I can sell that. Because that just seems like it's so fun. And you won't have to stick to doing one thing. You get to learn about a lot of different things. So just buy and sell businesses. Yeah, just imagine being a kid thinking about that. Everybody playing hide and seek. Now I play hide and seek too, but you usually hide close to my sister because she didn't run as fast and she wasn't that committed. So they catch her. You got time to think. Use your imagination. Um, and I never wanted to be the last one to get caught. You know why? Because of the anticipation. Well, I didn't want to be the last one, running, because the anticipation, like now they don't have anybody else to chase. They only can chase you. And so now you got to outrun them, and everybody's hoping that you get caught because then you can start the game over. And also, they already got caught, so they wait for you to get caught. Now, some people be cheering, like my brother used to be cheering, "Go, buddy, go!" Unless he was doing chasing me, but that used to give me such anxiety, not fear. I didn't have no fear getting caught. It was just I knew at some point it was going to happen, and so sometimes I would just stop and go ahead and get caught, get it over with. That's why I don't really watch dramas, because they drag things out and they don't give you enough information. And so now I got anxiety sitting waiting to see what happened. And I don't mean like like a good scary movie. I don't mean like that, because scary things is gonna happen. But I mean them movies where they just start stuff just to start something, just so it could be a drama. I guess that's why it's called drama. And then you waiting like, is he gonna find out? Well, why don't they just tell? It's too much. It's too much. Let me know. And I think this goes back to yesterday when I said something about walking, and I don't like to walk unless I can see where I'm gonna end up and how I can get back. That might be the same thing. All that don't know. Mm-mm. I need to know, where is the end. Okay, there. Okay, yeah, I'm going over there. I'll be back. How soon will I be back? We don't know. But we know for sure that when I go there, I'm coming back. Every single time. Every single time. Y'all, what is this song that's playing on my... What is this song? This is my playlist from when I first came home. Oh, SZA. Trying to see what I was listening to when I first came home. I heard I was watching FBI this morning, and they said who was his cellmate? Did he say anything about his cellmate? They was talking to this person that had been locked up before, and they said who is his cellmate? And we used to say Bonky, and I don't know why I just heard it when they said it today, because I'm sure they say it all the time, but I don't know that. I mean, I wasn't in a cell, so I don't know if that's what people say, but I said bonk or bonky, and I never heard anybody say cell. I've never heard anybody that wasn't on television say cellmate, unless, well, I don't know, because otherwise, why would you have a reason to say like if you was walking around America and you was talking to somebody, you wouldn't say, I wonder what such and such a cellmate is, or you wouldn't even talk about it. You used to be like, you wouldn't say anything. But I said bonky, and everybody else said bonky. But anyway, unfortunately, my bonky passed away. And I just been home 6 years, and she came home after me, so it didn't take long. And that is very sad, because I don't even think she made it to 40, y'all. So that is very sad. But she was, I don't know if sweet was the word, but she was a very good person. Like, I don't know how you describe people, period. But because people are complex, and if you think they're not, then you missing something. But she helped me do them 10.5 months. She was happy to see me go home too, because y'all know apparently I'm a killjoy. But my daughter just, well, she told me I'll blow somebody's high, which is about the same thing, because in prison everybody doing something wrong, because they're there, so they might be whatever. I don't know what they might be doing wrong, but they didn't invite me, because Well, I'm too inquisitive. So you don't want to be doing something wrong. And then somebody say, now, what is that? Now, who is that? Now, why does she do that? I guess some things are implied, but I process through talking clearly, guys. So I'm going to be talking the whole time, the whole entire time. So, yeah, I was going to say something when I got on here today. Who knows what it was? But how about this? Oh, I know what I was going to say. Shout out to the people who caught a stray in the past couple months. I apologize to Shekinah specifically and a few other people that I do not realize that caught strays. Y'all know, in the first year that I was here, in the first quarter that I was here, so January to March or April, January through March, when I moved in this building, I spent $20,000, no less. I don't know how much more, but no less. And that was 4.5 years ago. So 2022, January to March. And I don't have any debt attached to this business. Let somebody think I owe them something, and we didn't write it down. I have equipment. I have a roaster. I have an espresso machine. I have some refrigerators. I have a good amount of furniture in here. I have 3 bars. I have stereo equipment, like old school vintage, top notch. And people say in the past, and it just been hitting me over the past few months. They say, Claudia, you know what else you can do, and I have lost the ability to listen to it because I've done so much. Can somebody come in and engage in the doing, or either don't even suggest? If you are not part of the solution or the solution, don't suggest. Because it's giving me more work. And right now, August 5th, 2026, I don't have the capacity, mental, emotional, physical, none of the things to give to, like, I'm going to give to Queen Coffee Bean, but so much more, because, like, okay, let's say somebody said, Shekinah said, I told you to go talk to those businesses over there. And it just caught me, because in order to go talk to those businesses over there, I need a staff in here and then go over there or schedule a time. But you can't, like, you got to get on the phone. You got to come. You can't just pop up on businesses, because think about it. When people pop up on me and they want to solicit me, I immediately got an attitude. What? I'm busy. Because it's a business, so they at work. Otherwise, they don't need to be there. If there's no work to do, they don't need to be there. And there is not a person that's there that is their job is to talk to people that come in to pitch them, right? So I would have to make a list of potentials, even if the list was 3 places, and then get them to agree to a meeting. So I need a strategy to get them to allow me to come meet them. And then when I go to meet them, I need to be prepared for the meeting, and I need to be skilled enough to get the yes, right? And then have a follow-up strategy. How do I now meet? How do I execute for the yes? I told them this is what I could do. They said they wanted. How do I execute for that? That is so much work, unless that's all you do. But that is not all that I do. So, so I'll tell you some of the things that I do. I come up with drink recipes, which is not simple. I come up with delicious beverage recipes I roast the coffee beans. I order the coffee beans. I decide the regions that I'm going to order the beans from, and I make sure the inventory is available. I take orders. I sell. I make the delicious beverages. I clean up. And cleaning up is enough all by itself. I clean up and I package, I decide on packaging. So at this point, my next step, or one of my next steps, is building a team. That's what I need, is a team, not another place to go solicit. I need a team. Now, if you are the person who says yes to something I have, whether it's the service or the beans, then yes, you can say, Claudia, you need to come talk to me so we can work something out. Because you know it's going to be a yes, and I'm walking away with the dollars. Because when you go to work at your job, the effort you put in, well, when you show up, unless something happens, they pay you for the effort. Y'all see the sun coming right in my face. But they have to pay you for the effort. When you work for yourself, you put in a lot of effort, and some days you get paid for it, and some days you don't. Once you get it going, get a good rhythm, you get paid for it, and then but you need to be paid more than that, and more than that, and more than that. But so to just for somebody to say, Claudia, okay, come for the meeting. No, are you the person that can give me the yes, and what does it take for me to get this yes? Because that's what I'm doing when I get there, right? Otherwise, I can just go to work for somebody else and then let them handle all that. Then I'm just doing what they told me to do. I'm the salesperson, I'm the typing person, I'm the admin, whatever it is. So, shout out to y'all who keep coming back after you've caught a few strays. Thank you. Gratitude for y'all. I apologize for the strays. Now, so there, I did want to say that. So if y'all see Shekinah today and you see this video, high five her. But yeah, somebody said the other day, well, Claudia, if we, in order for us to do events at your spot, you would have to do a couple things. And I didn't respond to that because I have done a lot of things. And if somebody wants to do an event, we can talk about what we can do, but not, I'll tell you who did that. Well, again, Shekinah's group, that's how I met her, the Zetas. They said, we would like to do a Zeta closet for a Saturday, and we'll come in and we'll do this list of things that we need done. And they came in and I felt like I was a guest. They treated me so well. And everybody bought delicious beverages. They actually bought some for people that came in, and then people bought drinks for themselves. So that was great. But yeah, your girl, listen, y'all, to manage your home is a lot of work. It's a lot because mentally you got to be there and you got to enjoy it. It takes some effort for me to just relax and enjoy home because I guess because I've been a mom so long, the home has been a place where there was plenty of responsibility. And so now, I'm learning, I'm learning, practicing. But so home, and then your personal relationships, you have to grow in order to be in a relationship, in a romantic relationship, because some days it ain't romantic. And some days it don't need to be romantic, but in order to be in a relationship, you gotta grow. You're not gonna stay the same, because then you'll be by yourself. Because the other person gonna grow. People change, and because life changes, so they might not turn from a nice person to a mean person, but they might have more needs or different needs or something, and you have to learn. Okay, and I like things to get the way they're gonna be and be that, and then I'm gonna make that better. Like, what is it? What's that? IBM. Memorex, somebody, we don't make it, we make it better, something like that. That's me. I can make it better. But so that takes energy and work. And so a business, because the thing about a business is, y'all hold on just one moment. Spam. But a business needs customers, even if it's a business that only needs one customer, but you have to satisfy the customer. So anything to me that you got to constantly interact and satisfy others, that's effort and work. So boy, if I had people that would just go around satisfying me all the time, LeBron probably say you do have that. But uh you know, it just takes work. It just takes work. So anyway, uh let me see. I don't know, y'all. I think that's it. Thank y'all for hanging in here with me. Thank you for taking this journey with me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for supporting, well, me, because if you supporting Queen Coffee Bean, you supporting me in any other venture that I do. So I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching my videos. Thank you for all the positive comments, all the prayers. Whoever out there praying for you, girl, you're doing a great job. Them prayers is working. So thank you. Keep going. And I'm praying myself. And I'm going to put my efforts behind my prayers and keep moving forward. So appreciate y'all. Talk to you soon. Remember to come to Queen Coffee Bean. I am at 1200 East Chester Drive. I am upstairs in the blue building in High Point, North Carolina. So, yeah, thanks, y'all. All right, bye.